Hello, internet friends. So I am back from the EAA electronic workshop that I took this weekend, and it was kind of spooky actually driving over there. This is on top of the parking structure where the Tesla charger is in Riverside. So anyway, we learned how to crimp various types of cables, install pins. This was our final panel project of practicing soldering and installing panel switches. And actually, this was probably the most interesting thing that I learned was about these VOR antennas. I think they're called the Avery antenna. I will actually find out and link it in the description because it fits in your fiberglass wingtip, and then you don't have to have rabbit ears on your vertical stabilizer, which is great because I already riveted the skin onto my vertical stabilizer, so I would have to take it off to install rabbit ears because, that's one of the things that you don't think about when you first get your empennage kit is, hey, navigation antennas might be kind of nice, so I could, know where I'm going and not get lost. So not everything's going to be solely GPS. In fact, I prefer to have redundant systems. GPS is cool, but I fly in the West, and more than once and more than twice, I've flown through a area outside of Amoa, and I've lost GPS. So thank you, government, for teaching me that redundancy is good because you're going to turn stuff off at random times. Okay, so what I'm doing here is still working on the firewall. And there's these two... Oh, now I'm tired. I don't want to look up this part. Okay, I lied. I paused the recording and looked up the part. It is the tunnel side. So this is where the fuel lines and fuel selector is going to be installed, is on top of this tunnel. So there's just, standard metal work. We're going to have to rivet on some nut plates. And my preferred method for riveting on nut plates is screw in the nut plate with a screw, like an actual screw, just to make sure that, the screw actually works and it's not stripped or misthreaded. And then rivet it on, and then repeat for all the rest of the nut plates. You can also see that I did decide to just start priming most of the parts, and I figure what I will do is I will just build the fuselage, then I'll build a paint booth, and then I'll just paint the entire fuselage with Jetflex. Now, of course, once I can actually get some Jetflex. So I did find, I think it's called Alliance Paints. I called them and I said, hey, can I just have some smoke gray or light gray Jetflex WR? And they're like, no, you have to actually give us the color code. Okay, cool. Can you email me a color code thing? No, we actually have to mail it to you. Like, look, I don't care if the color is exact. Like, just send me a thing so I can pick a color because I'm not that super picky. And they were like, nope, we have to mail you the thing. So whenever that shows up, then I'll be able to order some paint. Until then, I guess they hate money? I don't know. So anyway, that just gives me time to finish building the firewall and then bolt the two sides of the fuselage together and then probably put on the longerons and install the skins. And that sounds like that should be about 2 or 3 weeks of work. And remember, my goal is to work 1 hour per day. And this week so far, that's been true. The time change and everything, it seems to get later earlier. Why can't we just stop this madness? Sometimes I just fantasize about running for Congress just on that platform of like, let's stop daylight savings time. Like, I just want to do one term and I want to do one thing, which is let's just stop daylight savings time. Now, if I went crazy, I would just, let's all do Zulu time. The entire world, United States, if I had crazy dictator power, that's what I would do. The one thing I would do to benefit the world is we're not doing time zones anymore. We're doing Zulu time everywhere. We have satellites. We're all good. It would be amazing. What? You don't like that idea? You actually want lunchtime to be 12 o'clock in your area? Well, then I guess you'll have to go live in your own metaverse or whatever it's going to be in the future. Okay, so this is an important thing to see. Yeah, you can't actually smash the rivets on these tunnel attachments because, well, you can smash some of the rivets, but you have to actually use the rivet gun on some because it's too far for, what do I got, the 3-inch yoke on there? Anyway, again, multiple methods that you have to learn how to do. And you know what? In my rivet kit, for some reason, I have an AN473-5. Like, I have 4 of those, and I don't have any 3-4s. So, guess what's going in my aircraft spruce cart? Oh, yeah. Speaking of aircraft spruce cart, all the tools from the workshop are now in my spruce cart, so whenever I feel like pulling the trigger on my weekly spruce order, then I guess I'll get new tools. And yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching. In the next video, we'll be doing more Firewall stuff. If you want to come chat RVs, join our Slack group. The link is in the description. See you guys in the next video, and I might have a surprise. Bye-bye.